Summer Events, und auch wenn es eigentlich mehr oder weniger im Summer 3 Event aktiv war, ist es auch hier so, denn liebe Leute, wir sind im Summer 5 Event, liebe Leute, und werden uns hier gleich der nächsten Mission widmen hier. Wir haben beim letzten Mal hier die Werte Fujino bezwungen, die hier für Unruhe gesorgt haben, und nun heißt es Go Guihunbusters. Was Guihunbusters sind, weiß ich nicht, aber ich hoffe, wir werden es hier zusammen erfahren. Also es läuft auch immer so ab, dass wir immer die Hauptgeschichte haben. Aber dazwischen haben wir immer ein kleines Zwischenevent, so wie hier. So. I'm told the singularities, I'm told made of ghosts and other such supernatural beings. Which means it is a perfect place for me. Since I am definitely not afraid of the thing. No. Are you sure? Cause, oh, die Augen sind süß aus. Cause it kind of looks to me like your knees are trembling. Then you must be seeing things, because they must sure not. Why did you bring us all here, anyway? What kind of team is this? Yes, well, while I may have no issues with course, my fight shall be co-ruler candidate that is Master would surely collapse into a blubbering wee bear on the spot if we were building to appear. And since that happens, we'll never be able to get rid of the singularity, which falls into some ghost hunting. Ah, how very magnanimous of me. Is that right, Kang Sang, Blue Wand, and Large Young Little Sickle? If you simply cannot help yourself, you are free to shower with me with praise for my impeccable plan. So she dragged us all along, because she didn't want to go by herself. Well, that's probably not the only reason. I'm guessing this is also supposed to be training exercise to help overcome her fears. While I do find her desire to self-improvement commendable, I can't say I approve her involving you like this, Mew. What are you two whispering about over there? Are you concerned about where we go? Then worry not. I have already found the areas where ghosts seem most likely to appear. Now come! The first Guihunbuster ghost busting mission is officially on the way. For something strange in the neighborhood, who you gonna call? Who's it then? So this is the place. It certainly does look apart. But no, I cannot afford to stop here. Rather than waiting around for a ghoul to pop up and surprise you, it is much better for your heart just to after yourself. I don't mind doing this, since I know clearing out ghosts will help with this survey team. But I still don't know why you choose me. What do you mean? That Chaldea of yours is capable of killing immortals, is it not? So surely it must also have been some effect on ghosts. Certainly is so, than I would expect from a typical saber archer. Well, I guess you have a point. But I still think asking me for help getting rid of my scary things is a mistake, since I'm kind of scary monster myself. Huh? What are you talking about? You're obviously not a monster at all. No, I fear the kind of creature that are positive, drinking with mallets, the kind where you can almost see their contempt for living oozing out for their empty eye sockets like. I mean, never mind it. This is not about who may or may not be scared of that anyway. I'm not afraid, of course. I'm just doing this for my master and subjects. That's exactly why I've chosen the servant resources I feel are best suited for the work. Suffice to say, there's no need for you to concern yourself with the oppressed deployment choices. All of you do your best and obey me, of course. What about me then? Why else would you be here? Based on the outfit of yours, you're obviously some manner of shrine maiden, no? And since this shrine maiden possesses the power to exercise spirits, I'm now calling you to wield that power on my behalf. Ah, I think you might have the wrong idea here. This form is just recreating my godchild traits. I don't actually have any shrine maiden power. But then again, I guess blowing them away with my magic energy can its basic exorcism then. So, sure, why not? By the way, there's one thing I'd like to say before we get started, is that okay? Very well, what is it? Scientifically speaking, ghosts don't actually exist. They maybe thinks they kind of look like us there, but that's all it is. It just doesn't make sense for their people anger to stick around and attack living people, which means there's no need to be scared of. That's all I wanted to say. Ow! Ow! Start. What is it? That's it. This is exactly the sort of thing I wish to hear. I will have to see that you are properly rewarded later. So all I have to do is think ghosts don't actually exist, which means I have no need to fear them. Yes, I like this. I wonder if this means cats don't actually exist either. That's certainly possible. Anyway, this just goes to show how impeccable my servant resources hiring decisions truly were. Now that I know the spirits that may not even exist are nothing to fear, we can conclude our business for the day while humming a happy little They do exist! Leute, sie hat Arbeitssklaven, Monster, Zombies und beschwert sich echt darüber. Oh, so ein Kampf ist das wieder. Und beschwert sich echt über Geister. So. Ich muss doch schon was ändern, liebe Leute. Also es kann ja nicht sein, dass ich gar nichts mehr. Ach komm, Leute, ich habe so coole Servants in letzter Zeit bekommen, Mann. Und ich kann sie einfach die ganze Zeit nicht spielen, Mann. Das kostet mich echt langsam an, Mann. Und das wird jetzt ist jetzt einer dieser Kämpfe, wo ich jetzt halt... Oh, was war das? Rider? Ja, okay, Wu sollte sie eigentlich gut zerstören. Aber sie haben nicht mal C, gell? Das wird ein trauriger Fight, liebe Leute. Das wird ein richtig derbe, trauriger Fight. Und wieso greife ich eigentlich mit Wu, wenn ich schon ihre Pasta-Karten ziehe an? Weil ich mir denke, fettes Mio-MP, Mann. Dann fällt mir auf, oh. Es ist Mio. Und sie hat noch nicht ihren MP-Buff. Aber okay, ich habe jetzt letztens eine Mio durchs Jesus bekommen, was mich sehr froh macht, weil das heißt, ich muss nicht in einem Curse-Banner auf sie rollen. Und das macht mich sehr happy. Sehr gut, Gast Nummer 1 down. Genau, immer auf die kleinen Mädchen. Okay, wir haben nur kleine Mädchen, also trotzdem. Mich wundert es eigentlich, dass hier nicht Ilia dabei ist, weil das wäre doch eigentlich ein optimales... nee, ich brauche USMP. Weil das wäre eigentlich doch ein optimales Team für Mini-Ilia. Wieso hat Medusa eigentlich MP fast voll? Keine Ahnung, was ich da angestellt habe. Okay, wir machen jetzt den Ghost alle. Aber mir ist es wurscht, ich hatte meine MP raus. So, oder? Ah, aber warte. Nee, das machen wir anders. So. Privilege funktioniert genauso gut wie immer. Und ich hoffe, damit können wir den hinteren besiegen. Aber komm, 2 Busterkarten mit Wu. Da geht was. Komm, ja. Die Lache, Mann. Sehr gut. So, ich habe das Gefühl, Mia stirbt. Aber kann man das ändern? So, dann als nächstes, warte mal. Und dann ein dickes MP bitte raushauen. Ach, MP ist das Single Target. Oh, das ist schlecht. Ich war irgendwie der festen Überzeugung, dass hier MP AoE ist. Aber stimmt, das ist echt Single Target. Wieso habe ich dann nicht den mit 2000 Leben angegriffen? Weil ich es nicht wusste, weil ich doof bin. Naja, man kann das alles machen. So, passt. Ich war mir gerade so derbe sicher, dass hier MP AoE ist, Mann. So, kann ich die stunnen? So, 32.000. Ist doof. Habe ich jetzt nicht gut gemacht. Aber, Leute, ich war mir so sicher, dass hier MP AoE ist, Mann. Aber okay. Liegt halt immer, wenn man Servants hat, die man nicht hat. Und mit denen man dann keine Ahnung hat, was man spielen soll. Deswegen spiele ich lieber mit meiner kleinen Medusa-Leinchen, weil mit der könnte ich spielen. So.
So, schön ist das Spiel los. Oh, so kürzt sich das, Mann. Aber dafür Happy Gain, Leben und Sterne, Mann. Nicht mehr. Die kann doch nix. So, also ich Gas Willpower. Jetzt sag's nix mehr, Mädel, gell? Crit. Oh, Alter, Mann. Wo carried mich, Mann. Wo carried mich richtig, Mann. Ja, sehr schön. Obwohl, nee, brauchen wir gar nicht. Komm, nee, schon mir der Standard an dem an. Weil vielleicht macht sie da noch gerade nochmal die Lache. Das wird sich, glaube ich, sehr gut mit Chacha verstehen, Mann. Die Lache ist so derbe geil, Mann. Leute, warte, ich hab eine neue Lieblingslache im Spiel gefunden. Gil, ja, okay, schwer, liebe Leute. Gil oder schwer. Ich weiß auch übrigens nicht, wieso wir ein weiblicher Charakter ist, aber das wird sicher irgendwas mit der Story zu tun haben. Oder es hat irgendwelche, oder es will uns sagen, wir sollten einfach ein weiblicher Charakter sein. So, schauen wir uns das noch an. Und dann würde ich mal sagen, schauen wir mal, was die Guihunbusters hier noch so raushauen.
Hey, there's so many of them. These guys like things they think they are. Think a lot more than I was suspected. We might need to bring more help for this. It's a bad that Ilya's not here. Then we could just work together to get rid of them by raising everything in 2 kilometers radius to the ground. Hello. Are you all exercising ghosts too? That's great. I really sense smart guidance at work. Did you do that? Huh, now I see. They can not pull the wool over the Empress' eyes. That's not only water gun your back, is it? Wow, good eye. That's right. This is a special Magic energy projector I fine-tuned for the summer. What's this, Sylvie? These tanks on my back are Mahatma reactors. The genius boy made the original prototype for me, which I modified with the theories it works great on ghosts, wraiths, and other spirit creatures. I don't know what those twists entails, but I can't argue with the logic. Would you mind helping us out? Not at all. It'd be my pleasure. In fact, would you like to use the spare I bring along? Now that's what I'm talking about. Anything that can help us eradicate these things faster is welcome in my book. Well done, Jinx from Venus. You are now the newest member of the Guihunbusters. Thanks to you and the tour, I would like to try the projectors as well. Just say the word, there's enough for everyone. Okay. So this is projectors work on theory, I don't understand, but with a clear logic behind them, they're showing up during the situation where they have to use them. That's just like when I met Sapphire and became a magical girl. Thanks to you, I'd be grateful to borrow one. This may even prove to be educational somehow. Just what I would expect from you, Lady Mew, putting the question to whether it is even possible for you to understand these things aside. Your thirst for knowledge is also insatiable as ever. So, how do you use these things anyway? Don't worry, I'll show you. Just be careful because these things can be kind of dangerous if not handled properly. Okay, so first off, talk about having nothing to fear. At this rate we will have these ghosts eradicated in no time. Then finally I'll never have to cover in fear ever again. There, I suspect the Crypter check is their base. Come follow, Guihunbusters. Let us sniff out the nest in its root. She's getting carried out. That's not a good sign. I guess we can't let her fend off herself. Let's go after her. Yep. This projector thing is heavier than it looks. Yeah, I know. That's the part I've proof of next.
Alles gut, hast trotzdem schön gemacht.
It seems following that staircase I found the leading downward was the right move. This certainly looks like a den of nasty ghouls. There's a monument here. Let's see what it says. That doesn't sound good. It says an extremely powerful evil spirit has been sealed away down here. Again, scientifically speaking, there's no such thing as evil spirit. That said, it's certainly possible that just go to mean there's some sort of trip down here. Either way, we shouldn't have to worry about it as long as it's sealed away, right? Unfortunately, it looks like they consisted of supernatural barrier, also generated by the activity of all the various spirits have been roaming around here. So now that we're exercising those spirits left and right, I would be surprised if the seal down there started to be... I knew it. I think the seal is broken, and it's about to come out. Hey, the creature must be running the show. Once we defeat it, the other ghosts left around here should dissipate on their own. I'd like to think so too, but apparently there's one trait in particular that makes it so powerful. According to the monument, the creature can read your mind and turn into and you find it scariest. That sounds bad. What if we face a primordial goddess? Or was my sisters when they're angry? Don't tell me they said it. Oh gosh, what if it's either hiding me? I don't think I could go on. By definition, I don't think it's possible for an abstract concept to take physical form. Enough of this. I once united all of China. There's nothing under the sun I need fear. This projector gizmo is all I need to make short work of any evil spirit. Come, fellow busters, and follow my lead. Wait, stop. If you get too close, you might will...
Das furchtbarste Wesen überhaupt.
I'm not scared, of course. I'm not scared, of course. The only thing I'm scared of is... This bed, it's starting to take shape. Oh man, I just had a thought. What if it's Celia herself? That'd be awful. But then, I'd also be glad to see her, especially after we've been apart for this whole summer. Ah! You're ringing, I came. That's right. One of the Ophelia. I'm the scariest thing in the world. I'm the everything the fear come to life, bitches. What you think? Pretty scary, right? I understand if you want to break down sobbing and beg for mercy. None of this is going to stop me from ghost killing, and you're to death, though. Might want to start mewing your prayers. A cat! Damn it! I even tried my best to not think about cats. I can't believe I wound up creating such a hair-raising fiend. I don't know what it's all about, but I think I've got a real shot at beating this thing. Recharging my Atma packs now. It should be easier than fight and the incorporeal ghosts, so I'm feeling a lot more motivated all of a sudden. I think now I'm willing to do whatever it takes to bring this thing down. Teacher, no wait. I don't know what that thing is, but I do know it's not Ilya, and that allows me to pay the not being Ilya price. That's strange. I thought I was supposed to be an evil spirit with enough power to destroy the world. But instead I get the feeling they're treating me like some sort of joke. Alright, that does it. I just have to show these people how furious I really am.
Aha. Das grausigste Wesen dieser Welt. Tiger. Ja, ich kann schon irgendwie nachvollziehen. Oh, und wir haben alle die Damage abziehen. Das ist wichtig. Weil ich hoffe, dass wir sie besiegen können, bevor... Also ganz ernsthaft, Mann. Wieso Herr Lader, Mann? Wieso nicht Summer Hokusai, Mann? Nee, das wird jetzt viel zu easy, Mann. Wir brauchen schon Class Adventures. Class Adventures ist was für Langeweile. Na gut, liebe Leute. Dann schauen wir uns mal das furchtbarste, grässlichste, grauenhafteste Wesen an. Tiger. Ich kann das komplett nachvollziehen. Terror? Was willst du mit Terror? Hauen wir gleich raus, oder? So, Big Damage. Muss man nur noch critten mit den Karten, Mann. Ja, schöne Damage, Mann. Auf 5 Euro. Wir ziehen jetzt 3 Ilia-Karten. 3 Mio-Karten. Weil sonst wird es langweilig, liebe Leute. Ah, schade, wir hätten eine Brave Chain machen können. So. Ich hoffe, der Terror... Ah, ne, der Terror dauert die ganze Zeit an. Okay. Das wird ehrlich gesagt gar nicht mal so ein leichter Kampf, Mann. Ja, der Befehlshaber, liebe Leute. Okay, es wird doch leicht. Nein, wir müssen halt mit einem unserer Charaktere jetzt schauen, dass wir schnell das MP rausbekommen. Und sie hat so einen fetten Damage-Cut in ihrem Kit und wenn sie den einsetzt, dann dauert der Kampf ewig und darauf habe ich ehrlich gesagt gar keine Lust. Also, dann... Komm schon. Sehr gut. So, greif bitte Wuren. Greif nicht mehr Wuren. Greif nicht mehr Wuren. Passt. Danke. Komm, bitte Trigger. Quick down. Passt. Und jetzt Big Woo Damage. Big Woo Damage. Ja, wie schon gut, Mann. So, und jetzt nochmal. Bam! Ich hasse Katzen. Geisterkatzen! Stier! Und Wu hat ihre Rache endlich bekommen. Okay, schön. Trotzdem weiß ich nicht, wieso wir ein weiblicher Charakter sind. Aber okay, vielleicht ist das auch so ein Horror, dass wir einfach unser Geschlecht geändert haben. Wer weiß. Man, no, it's just a side story joke, Willem. Immer noch du. Damn, this thing looks like a joke, but it's actually pretty tough. Alright, I didn't want to use it, but it seems we have no choice but our last resort. What is it? Well, der Mahatma Pack Streams. Ach ja, okay, natürlich, man darf die Ströme nicht kreuzen. Es ist echt die Ghostbuster-Warnspring. Excuse me, Lene, you said crossing the streams was bad. It is bad, but definitely a very slim chance we survive. What do you say, Empress? Do you trust me? I've always been a good judge of character, and I can see you're telling the truth, so I love the plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Come on, Guihunbusters. Let's wipe the evil spirit off the face of the earth. There are still such as evil spirits, but if taking this enemy out of means Master Nelia won't have to fight it later, I have no reason to refuse. No objection here. Whatever the thing is, it has no business here in reality. Stop that! This may not be my true form, but that doesn't mean I like having my text assisted tonight. We did it! So now what? Good. We've got an awful lot of extensive interference happening, and Mahatma should be freaking out of good bit. I'm sorry, but we still don't have any idea what Mahatma actually is. Do you think you could explain in words we actually understand? Alright, good point. Well, to put it simple, it's going to explode. We've gotta get out of here! This is not over yet. Well, dear Busters, you may have defeated me, but the second and third me's are sure avenge my... Huh? It's just me? Oh. Well, who cares? Long live the Ophelia. Das waren ihre letzten Worte. Traurig. Sehr, sehr traurig. The Mahatma Pack's definitely pack a punch, but they're still not stable as I'd like. I'm not sure stability is the problem here. I definitely prefer the weapon I'm used to. Not that I'm especially fond of sights or anything, but still. Couldn't you have thought is it going to explode a little sooner? We are really buried alive alongside that thing. Still, that aside, it feels good indeed. Finally be free of ghosts and cat alike. Now, at long last, peace should return to Singletary once again. Did somebody mention Catswolf? Huh? What happened to you guys? You're so covered with soup, I almost thought you crawled out of the chimney. You must have been running around all over the place to get dirty. Well, lucky for you, this cat special rice stuffed omelette will have you all back on your feet in no time. Just make sure you wash your hands before you dig in. See you at the battlefield. Reading dining table. Another cat! I see. So evil lives in the singularity after all. Alright. If that's how it's going to be, then fine. I've come to this fair only to give up. I will not rest until my subjects can live their lives in peace. The next group I form shall be known as the Young Demon Cat Bursters. You know, I'm pretty hungry. Me too. And you should never let your magic energy get too low. Besides, I can't imagine cats being anywhere near the threat that ghosts are, even if the latter aren't real. Plus, I think Iliad likes them. Hey,
Where are you all going? You need to help me get rid of the world of demon cats before you go wash your hands. Hey, get back here. There's an arrow straight from your empress.
Und das war das Ende. Oder erst der Beginn. Denn die Mythbusters oder die Ghostbusters oder die Guihunbusters, wie auch immer, werden zurückkehren. Doch nicht heute, denn wir machen jetzt einen kleinen Cut und beim nächsten Mal geht es ja weiter mit Let's Play Factory. Sehr amüsantes Ding übrigens. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis